This is the schematic for a Ford Windstar 2001 with a 3.8. It's an LX. This is the power window system. And I'm having a problem with the right forward passenger window going up and down. I've troubleshooted, I've checked the circuit breakers, I've checked power to the switches, and the problem is that the control panel on the driver's side drives the window up and down for the passenger, but when the passenger window I tried to use the switch, it only can drive it up, it doesn't drive it down. So there's a short somewhere, and we couldn't figure it out, and I actually went and bought another switch for the passenger side right forward window, and the problem still persisted. But I did notice that when I go to these buttons here, and this is the right forward passenger window down button, it clicks. But when you push it to the up position, it doesn't click. But the thing is, the window works from the driver's side. So when I tried to use this switch, which was the old switch, was really the good switch still, I can make it click in both directions. Anyways, all these switches do the exact same thing. They click on both sides, up and down. But this one, now when we look at the schematic here, in the up position, it works because it eliminates this switch and it just drives up and up the window, and when you push it down, it drives down the window. So it works great. But then when you try to drive up the window on this side, it doesn't work. In fact, this switch doesn't work at all. It starts blinking, it like falters. Well, we know that polarity is part of the function of the electrical system on this switch, and it's supposed to switch power so that it can go up and down the motor. But the problem is that this is grounding out because it never releases. See, I can make it work on the car, but it never releases. It doesn't click back like this, or like this one. So when I go to hit the up position on this button, this line is still powered out or somehow shorted out, because it runs normal when you use this switch, which is that switch, but it doesn't work well with this switch, because when I try to do the up position on this switch, something happening here, it's grounding out, or I believe it doesn't change the power on it. The polarity is still happening, it's still energized. So the thing that I'm going to do next is take this switch out and put it in that place for that switch to fix my problem.